Welcome back. I am so excited you're here, and I'm so excited that I am now adding strength workouts inside this membership. So now we have yoga, we have mindfulness, we have strength workouts, and we have healthy recipes. It is a full holistic health membership, and I'm just so excited. So we're gonna dive in really shortly. We're going to do a quick warm up, and then we'll dive into our core workout. So we've got 3 circuits, and I'll keep you through everything, of course. Okay, so at the back of your mat, standing up nice and tall, inhaling the arms up overhead, and then exhale, folding over for a nice forward fold. Nice bend in the knees, letting everything just hang here, relaxing the neck. And then let's walk the hands out to plank pose. And then back up. All the way up to stand. We'll do 2 more like that. Folding over the hips for that hamstring stretch. Walking the hands out, plank pose. And then walking back out. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, 1 more just like that. Inhaling, arms up. And then exhale, folding over. We'll come all the way out to plank. Dropping the knees, untucking the toes, doing a few rounds of cat-cow here. Inhaling to drop the belly. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, dropping the belly. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, dropping the belly. Exhale, rounding the spine. Coming back to a neutral spine here, we'll extend the right leg long up to hip height. Dropping that right hip down so the hips are parallel to your mat. And we'll pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bringing this right knee to the outside of the right elbow. 1, 2, 3. Really shooting that leg back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Placing that down. Left leg comes out, lengthening behind you, up to hip height. We pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dropping that left hip down. 9, 10. Left elbow comes to the outside of the left knee. We have 1, extending long. 2, belly button to spine here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Placing that down, knees come out nice and wide, child's pose. Relaxing the forehead to the mat. Inhaling tabletop, and let's get started. Okay, so the first exercise is a forearm plank, and we'll toe tap out to the right and left. So getting into your plank pose, we're gonna do this for 30 seconds and go. Tapping out right and then left. Making sure those shoulders are over the elbows. Pressing back through the heels. Belly button to spine, we're halfway done. And rest. Great. Putting the knees down and stretching back for a child's pose. Next up we have Russian twists. I'm going to have a 5-pound weight with me. If you want less or you don't have a weight, you'll do body weight. If you want more, you can hold on to two 5-pound weights or use a 10, whatever works for you. Holding that weight close to the chest, elbows come out. You can have your feet up or your heels down, whatever feels good on your back. And we'll do this for 30 seconds. Spine is really long. You're growing through the crown of your head. Belly button to spine. Really twisting the upper body and the obliques. We've got 10 more seconds. And rest. Next exercise is mountain climber. We'll do those for 30 seconds as well. Coming up into a plank pose. Shoulders are right over the wrists. We're doing these nicely slow and controlled. And 3, 2, 1, go. Belly button to spine. Really pressing the floor away with your hands. We're halfway. And rest. Coming back, sitting the hips back, child's pose. Some cat-cows. Next exercise are bicycles. So coming onto your back. Again, slow and controlled here with the bicycles. So rolling all the way down. Bringing those knees right over the hips. Keeping the knees at 90 degrees. Fingertips come behind the head. We inhale, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. We extend the right leg long, crunching over to the left side and back through center. 30 seconds here. Belly button to spine, really slow and controlled here, making sure that knee doesn't go too far over the hip. When you bring it back in. 15 more seconds. Lifting that shoulder to the knee. One more. And rest. The final exercise in our circuit will be bridges, so placing the knees down. The final exercise in our circuit will be bridge pose, so we're going to place the feet down. The feet are about hips width distance apart. Hands come down by the hips, pressing into the mat. We inhale, lift the hips up, engaging the core, squeezing the glutes, and then we'll press our knees out and in for 30 seconds. Keeping those glutes up. Squeezing the inner thighs together. And rest. Placing the hips down. Bringing the knees into the chest. Rocking side to side. Alright, that was circuit 1. Our only circuit. We're going to repeat it again. So, coming back into forearm plank for our 30-second hold. Instead of toe taps, we're going to do heel lifts this time. Coming into your plank, and let's go. Heels come up. Keeping the hips nice and even, facing your mat. I always put my thumbs up whenever I'm doing forearm planks. I don't know why. Don't feel like you have to do that. Lowering your hips an inch. Shoulders are over the elbows. And rest. Child's pose. We have our Russian twists. Grabbing your weight if you're using it. Heels are down if that's how you'd like to do it. Elbows are out. Pressing your hands into your weight. 30 seconds, go. Spine is long and growing through the crown of the head. You're twisting from those obliques. Fifteen more seconds. remembering to breathe. And rest. Right into our mountain climbers. This time, we'll do twisted mountain climbers. So the left knee will go to the right elbow, right knee goes to the left elbow. And go. Slow and controlled, making sure you're really using your obliques to twist. Shoulders stay over the wrists, shooting those heels back. Thirteen more seconds. And rest. Nice work. Whew. Okay, right into the next exercise. We have slow and controlled bicycles are next. So coming onto your back nice and slow. Rolling all the way down. Knees come right over the hips, 90 degrees. Elbows behind the ears. We lift up and go. Ten more seconds. Belly button to spine. Three, two, one. Rest. Placing the feet down, hands come down by the sides, palms pressing into the mat. We lift the hips up, bridge pose, and we pulse out. 1, 2, 3, 4, at that pace. Squeezing the inner thighs together, squeezing the glutes to keep the hips up. Tailbones shooting. And rest. Knees coming to the chest, rocking side to side. We've got that one more time all the way through, slowly making your way to your forearm plank. Just change it up, we'll do hip dips this time. So coming into your forearm plank, legs are nice and long behind you, shoulders over the hips, and we dip our hips to the right and then to the left. 30 seconds. Belly button to spine. Five more seconds. And rest. We've got our Russian twists with our weights if you're using it. Heels down. Inhale, growing really tall from the spine, hinging backwards, and start. Keeping that chest open. 10 more seconds. Twisting from the obliques, from the upper middle back, and rest. Right into our mountain climbers. This time we'll do lizard mountain climbers. So instead of twisting, the knees are coming to the outside of the elbows instead of twisting underneath to the opposite elbow. Ready, and go. Slow and controlled. This is a strengthening exercise, not a cardio exercise. Halfway. And rest. Whew. Let's do a down dog. Stretch that out. And then the knees come down and we come into our bicycles. Rolling all the way down, knees come into the chest, give yourself a squeeze, rock side to side, and then bring those knees right over the hips, 45 degrees. Hands come behind the elbows, we lift up and we start. Seven more seconds. And rest. Placing those feet down, hips width distance apart, hands come down by the sides. We lift the hips up, squeezing the glutes at the top, and then pulse those legs, those knees out to the side, and squeezing the inner thighs in. Ten more seconds. Squeezing the glutes to keep the hips up. And rest. Rolling onto your lower back, knees coming into the chest. Arms come out to a T or cactus arms, depending on how much space you have. Dropping the knees to the right, gazing to the left for a gentle spinal twist. And then other side. Coming back through center. Rolling to one side, slowly making your way up. And then coming into cat-cow to stretch out our front and back bodies. Dropping the belly for cow pose. And then exhale for cat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Tucking the toes, lifting the hips, down dog. Pressing the hips up and back. And then walking the hands back to meet the feet. And slowly rolling up. I hope you enjoyed that core workout. It's short, it's sweet, it's super effective, and I'll see you back here.